What's going on, everybody? It is Ty, back at it again with another video. Notice I didn't say Apex Legends. Wow, this is crazy, I know, because my channel's flooded with that bullshit. Nah, I'm kidding. I love Apex, but it's time to take a break from that game. I'm trying to get some new content out for you guys. I'm trying to bring some new games onto my channel. I don't just want to play with that same game. You know, I don't want to stick to one game. I like a lot, so I'm going to be showing you guys some different games. So what I'm playing today is I am on Siege, and I'm going to be showcasing you guys some really cool Valk cams on Siege on the Oregon REWORK. Now, this isn't some old video like 2018. This is 2020. This is quarantine, baby. I'm showing you Valk cams from quarantine. Fuck you mean. So, I'm going to be showing y'all some Valk cams on Oregon. And these are kind of my opinion. So, if you guys have any better cam spots than I have in this video for each bomb site, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I will give you the credit, and I will run that video out really soon to let the people know, because I just want to get the information out for some good Valk cam spots, because I feel like Valk can be neglected at times, and she is a very, very strong operator if you have the good positions for the cameras. Now, I didn't do every single bomb site on this map because I did not feel that one of them was necessary. That was the main entryway on the bottom floor of Oregon. So, with that being said, we're going to get right into this first cam spot, y'all. First cam spot is going to be in B site. You shoot out this corner wall here, and you put the Valk drone up in that corner. Now, some of these cams are going to be a little bit expected. If someone really looks for the cam, if your team's spotting them like crazy, they're probably going to get shot. But if you leave the cam there and kind of just call out to your teammates what's happening, you're going to stand a much better chance of winning the round, because if you're just spotting people like crazy, they have a reason to look for that camera. And this next cam spot is to watch site A, and on bunk beds, you shoot out that top drawer there, and you can actually chuck your camera inside of this dresser. Now, you do not have to do it on the top dresser, the little dresser that you can put it in the middle or bottom, or you could even completely neglect that's that little spot right there and put it somewhere else. That's just a spot that I thought was necessary to watch that little hallway in between A and B, and to get a little peek on bunks. It's kind of hard to find a better spot in A because the cameras are really obvious if you put them in the corners and all this other stuff. So I just thought that was a better plan. But if you guys have a better spot, please let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, I will shout you out for the idea and then put that into a video so everyone knows a better spot. So my idea for this video was I want to do 2 cam spots inside objective, and then 1 for spawn peaks, or to watch the spawns, like, you know, roofs, whatever. So you'll see that in this video. So I used the 2 cams here for the dresser and then the wall, and it pretty much covers a decent amount. And then the last cam I am going to use as a spawn peak, and a really good one at that. So what you guys are seeing here is you go outside the balcony on front, you know, like above front door there, and there's a little antenna outside, and you chuck it up onto that antenna. Now, this can be done on the balcony itself with a lean if you throw it up high enough, and you can actually do it without being spotted as well. But as you saw here, I showed that you can actually run out onto the balcony, that little ledge there, and chuck it up. It's a little bit easier. If you guys don't mind being spotted, then that's fine. Go ahead and use it. But this cam is insane, y'all. This cam covers the entire front side. It even covers roof. It covers onto the right side of the map too. And this cam is really, really hard to see. Like, if you're looking for it, you'll find it, but no one's gonna look up that high. And another spot that you guys could use in that front area is going to be that pole that's out there. If you guys can manage to chuck it on the pole, that's a good spot. It's just a little bit more noticeable. So now we're going down to kitchen objective. The first spot is going to be on this lamp. Now, the reason it is on this lamp is because it watches long hallway, and it also keeps an eye on the main area inside of objective there in kitchen. The reason I chose this spot is because when you're on the cam and you actually look at that light, it is so hard to see the blue light from the camera because how bright that lamp is shining. So as you can see here, my friend is walking down the hallway, and I can see him all the way to the back of that hallway. So you have a good distance to call out before they actually come into sight. And you can see that entire right side of kitchen as well. The reason I chose that spot is just because every other spot was really noticeable unless I threw it in like a cabinet, but the cabinet kind of blocked off my shot, and then it was just a clusterfuck. So with this one being said, this one's in the top corner inside of site A. If you shoot the floorboard out with, you can do it with your deagle or your shotgun. I had a little bit better luck with the shotgun because it put a nice little spread right there. It didn't actually like shoot out little cracks and stuff, so I had a much better line of sight when I put my camera in there. And you can actually, it's hidden very well, and it's honestly not expected for a cam to be there. You do have to be careful on the placement because, like I said, if you place it too high up, you're going to see too much of that floorboard and you're not actually going to see anyone in that objective. So the spawn peak version for this site is going to be out here on the windmill. If you run outside of objective, go outside into junkyard spawn. There's a giant antenna out here, and your goal is to throw it on the pole in the middle of that antenna, right above these floorboards you see here. This line of sight is insane. You can see entire junkyard spawn. You can see the little roof there now that they added into the rework, and you can also see onto the entire roof. Like this cam right here is insane if you can pull it off. I have used this cam in ranked many times, and it has benefited me so much. I use all of these cams personally, guys. I'm sharing all of my cam spots with you. So this cam is insane. You can cover in front. You can cover all the way in. You can cover in front of house as well. So if you do actually choose kitchen site and you're afraid that they're going to spawn junk or front, that is the perfect cam for you because it will cover both sides. Next site is going to be in basement. You all know basement is pretty weird looking now. So the first cam is going to be a really picky camera spot. And the sheer fact that the bomb is going to be in your way a lot, and you kind of have to look around it to spot people. But this cam is going to be hard to see because it's going to be hidden behind the bomb. So all you do with this cam, as you can see, I placed it too far behind the bomb here. So what you want to do is you want to pick it up and then throw it a little bit further to the right of the bomb so you can see down that hallway just a little bit more. The key is to watch that hallway and to have a little bit of an angle on the right side where that little rotation hole is usually made. So as you can see here, I'll pick the cam up and I'll try to move it. So you guys want to copy exactly where I throw the cam in this video, right there on the wall. You don't want it to really be you don't really want it to be on the bomb itself, but it is possible to leave it on the little bars surrounding the bomb. That is also an okay option. It's not too bad. As you can see, this is going to be the line of sight if it's on the yellow bar. You have a really good line of sight down hallway. The cam is very hidden, but the right side is kind of hard to see. So as you can see here, I threw it right next to the yellow on the wall, and this is going to be the sight you get. So you have a long sight right down to the hallway from back stairs and construction spawn, and you also have a sight onto the right rotation room just in case they rush in from main stairs there. So it's a good cam. It's really hard to see, and all in all, people aren't going to be looking on the actual bomb or behind the bomb for a Valk cam spot. That is one of the best, if not the best, for this site, in my opinion, if you're willing to get over the fact that you have to look around a bomb in order to find people. So as you see here, I kind of just showcase the angles and all that stuff. The next spot is going to be on site B inside of basement. You walk over into the corner here, there's going to be some PVC piping, and there is going to be a little crack, the corner you can throw your cam up into. Now, with this spot, same thing applies. You have to be willing to look around some PVC piping. But as you can see here, if you throw it too high, all you're going to see is that piping. You're not going to be able to see into the actual room there. So you got to be really careful with your placement. You want to place it right where I placed it here, and if not, maybe a little bit lower as well. Because as you can see here, the PVC piping is in my way just a tad bit if they're in that far corner straight ahead. But I can see them enter the room, and I can see even rotation holes, and I can see into that left room over there to make up for the other camera as well. So this cam spot is insane. No one looks here. I have never had this cam destroyed inside of a ranked game. It's actually insane how easy that cam spot is to get to. So the spawn peak version for this site is going to be run upstairs where main stairs used to be, or actually I guess still are. Go outside into garage, and you're going to bust down the door to garage that is facing away from front. You're going to be opening the door that is facing towards construction spawn, and you're actually going to run out, look straight up to your right, and there's going to be an antenna right here that you're going to throw your cam on. Now, if you can aim where I did right there on that little metal piece that sticks out a little bit further, it works a little bit better. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter on this spot where you throw it, because as I'll show you in this video, when you run out and you're looking at it from their point of view, from that spawn, the light really affects the graphics on this antenna for some reason. So the antenna is very white when you look at it in the shadows, but if you're looking at it from where they spawn in construction, it goes completely black, and it's hard to see the camera even when I'm on it. So this cam spot provides so much coverage as well. Each of these spawn peak cams are insane, and they allow so much view of the map, even on top of the roof. Every spawn, I mean, it's insane. If you really want to try to use these, I would recommend them. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It is Ty, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.